Yo, what is up? This is Max Shonen, playing a little bit of Endless Legend 2 here today. I've been really enjoying Endless Legend 2, so I'm excited to bring it to you. Today we are playing as the Tahuks. We can get right into it and right into their bonuses as well. We have the Holy Oculum, which is their unique science district, and you build your laboratories around it. It's kind of like a science hub. You have their unique improvement in the observatories. These are improvements that you build on mountains, and they provide early game science. And actually, once you complete the narrative, they provide early game influence as well. So these are very good for early game momentum. And then you have their unique power, the religion and the call. So you can call population to their cities, kind of almost like bypassing food a little bit. These called actually come with bonuses, and they do come with downsides as well. So you have to keep those in mind. They kind of suck your science, as it will be. But that's kind of a brief overview. So these are the science guys, and I will be upfront. I haven't played Endless Legend 1, and I haven't played too many of the factions here. So if I do mess up any proper nouns or anything like that, I will try my best. And in the case I do not know them, I will simply make them up as we go. But we are playing on Endless difficulty. I have found that Endless isn't too bad in the sense that just a normal kind of explorer is, I mean, it gives you a challenge enough. You definitely learn the game. I don't feel like you learned that many bad habits. I could be completely wrong. But Endless, you do the armories are better, things like that. So it is definitely harder, but I don't think it is impossible. But we were playing kind of normal settings, default settings, I should say. Continents, large map, endless difficulty. We can get right into the game. I will be over-explaining my thought process, my decision-making, things along those lines. But I will most likely be cutting most of the cutscenes and skipping most of the cutscenes. More so to play the game at my own pace. But nice start. It is sometimes almost easier to see the map at this view, zooming out. You can see the anomalies, goody huts, whatever you want to call them. You can see those. Excuse me. You can see those, but one thing to keep in mind as you play this game, especially early on, is you do need to stay alive. The early tribal units, any units in the game can attack you, and if you split your units up to explore better, you always have to keep in mind they do survive, need to survive. But what we were looking for early game is an early game place to settle. This seems like an incredibly good place to settle. We want to prioritize food as the Tahuks. You can pretty much get every other yield except food, except early game food, I should say, because we want to be performing our Tahuk festival, which sacrifices population, and we need early population and early food to. We need early food to get early population to sacrifice, I should say. But we will be actually splitting up our guys. We just need to make sure we keep them alive at all times. But I see no reason not to settle. And you do have the prepared settlement bonus. This is kind of a fun thing. I do like this. How this works is you get 50% yields, or a 50% bonus for every turn you take to settle. How this works is if you spend 2 turns to settle, it only equates to 1 turn of yields, almost. That's how I kind of picture it. I kind of picture it as it costs less to explore, since it doesn't cost you as many yields early on. And so since it costs less to explore, it might be worth it to explore, find a good place for your capital, since it doesn't cost as much to do so. Always nice, but I mean, I don't see any reason not to settle here. I mean, an 18-4 is definitely good enough for me. At the end of the river, always get that nice +7 food. Always a good place to settle, and we actually get a bonus luxury resource, which we can get into as well. But we have our population here, and we will have our Tahuk festival. This gives us 5 turns of a flat bonus to influence, a flat bonus to science, and a flat bonus to industry or production. So flat bonuses to all of those, so they're good early game. They definitely fall off, but what doesn't fall off is the plus 30 approval. This will actually put us into happy, which will give us percentage bonuses to food and production. So we're at 8 production now. We hit the Tahuk festival and we're at 23. So we basically tripled our production early game. Very good early game momentum for you. But with that, I mean, we're going to be making, I typically go with the sanctity of nature right off the bat. Another flat food, flat production, flat gold, flat science, flat influence. Very good. You only get to build it once in your empire. But we also get glass steel. So we unlock glass steel, which is incredibly useful. So we could purchase that soon and build some glass steel stuff. We will most likely be using that for gold early on, and we also get plus 20 dust. Again, incredibly useful. We are going to be placing as many observatories as we can. Hopefully we have lots of mountains or ridges in our land, so we can do that, but that costs gold to do so. Not a ton of gold. I mean, it's definitely worth it to place the observatories, and as many as you can. But we have a decision to make. We want to save at least one observatory for turn 5, since that is most likely going to be part of our narrative. I don't know why I said so weird. But so we have a decision. Do we save these mountains for our narrative, or do we immediately place a observatory on them and might be left unlikely? I think we do risk it. Typically, you have at least 3, even if you have to explore a little bit. Typically, you have 3 continents or pieces of land with mountains or ridges on it. We will risk it. If we only have 2 ridges, it's not that good of a game anyway. And then we have to choose which way to explore. I think we just explore north. See a couple of anomalies over there. Kind of trying to squeeze everything out of turn 1. I mean, a great turn 1. I mean, we already have a great spot for our capital, building 2 observatories, and my decision making on science. How it typically goes in this game, I try to squeeze out as many straight bonuses as you can before you need to unlock the things you need to build. So we are eventually going to need the farm. We are eventually going to need the works district. But in the meantime, before we're going to be building those, we can get just straight 8 dust on the capital. We can get science on our anomalies. We can get approval on the capital. So we're going to be taking those and squeezing as many straight bonuses as we can prior to unlocking things we have to build later. We want to be unlocking the things we need to build right when we need to build them and timing those appropriately. And I find that kind of cool because that's kind of the way to play this game all throughout the game. It's not just on the first round of science or the first age of science or era of science. It is all throughout every era, I find. So it's kind of fun. Kind of learning the timings and everything. We don't see any more ridges, of course, but we do find a couple more anomalies. We don't see any independent people, which means we will stay alive, but we do want independent people to pacify eventually. I think we do save this anomaly for our hero, which will be coming out in a couple turns, and we go immediately with this guy up to this anomaly because we want to get that anomaly as soon as possible before independent units spawn. You do have a couple turns before the independent units spawn, so you do have a couple turns free to explore. Another nice food anomaly. Still only 7 food, but a lot of gold. We will just prioritize these anomalies. We need to find another ridge as soon as possible as well. Get a nice 40 dust. Once we do find a good place to put our next camp, there's no reason really not to do it. A plus 12, nice and open for lots of districts. I do kind of like that. Let's pick up this anomaly, some more dust. Make our way over to that anomaly as well. Finally meet some independent people, the Solusks. Let's go down and pick up this anomaly and possibly create our second city there. Continue to explore. We unlocked our currency. We'll unlock the science next, and then improve on the approval. Research the approval. Immediately gain a population. Let's make sure we are working food. We could complete this early. We do have a little bit of excess gold. Let's see what we find in these anomalies first. We do find even more gold. And that definitely looks like a city to me. On 2 anomalies. Continue to explore these anomalies as well. We have lots of gold. We are making lots of gold due to our luxury resource still. So we might as well put that gold to good use. An early game unit would be incredibly nice, because we will most likely be needing to complete some narrative events as well for these independents. We could go that route, or we could go the science route, because I do want to be building my holy oculum right here, so I can completely surround it with laboratories. I think we'll play greedy. If we need to backtrack, we can. But we'll play greedy into a laboratory. And then we'll actually buy out and put our holy oculum here, so we can build completely around it. We do want to make sure, you do always want to make sure that your holy oculum can be level 2 as well, or level 3, excuse me. So it turns to level 2 once you have 4 level 1 districts around it, and it turns to level 2 once you have 4 level 2 districts around it. So not only does the holy oculum need to be surrounded, but a lot of your districts around the holy oculum need to be surrounded as well. But that's much, much later on in the game. But we'll prioritize that early. I mean, no reason not to plan for it. The problem we might have is that we did not plan for no ridges in our territory. And we will pick up this to get boost to our units, hopefully before we have to battle anything, but I think these units might be out fairly soon. Or oh, perfect. We found a ridge, so we'll be all good. Build an observatory. We found a mountain. Found multiple mountains. So that's actually part that swings around. Alright, but we can make our way. We can see what the quest is and build an observatory. Destroy trespassers. And oh, a fantastic. We need to prioritize this. A great bonus for us. Where are the trespassers? Unfortunately, I can't see their strength, which is a little terrifying. We will wait till our hero gets out, because I do also want to explore down here and be greedy. Then we step on the ridge. Gain a little sight. It does seem to connect, but it does seem like this is all cut off, so we have our little bit of area around here. We have a choice too. I think we want full transparency, full sight over here. Good thing we did. Gain a little dust. Now, we kind of completed everything that we want to early, so we'll pick up the farm and the works. Gain another population. And again, we'll go immediately into another Tahuk festival. Only costs 1. That cost does go up over time, so we'll make sure to keep that in mind. Oh, and we did not build the observatory. We completely forgot to do that last turn. But learn from the mistakes. We are lucky those units are not out yet. Let's try to get as much side as possible. This seems like a rather large area. I wonder if they are all the same tiles. They don't seem to be. Or do they? Dogs are going crazy. So we build our observatory so we get to move on. Next one is build the oculum. And we do want to be completing this in a timely fashion so we can improve our dogs. Luca! Sorry about that. But we do want to be completing our narrative events as soon as possible so we can be improving our observatories so they gain influence as well. So we meet the Salaks. It's 403, which is we can deal with if we have all of our people. Speaking of that, I think that's actually a good enough reward we do want to go back for and do immediately. Plus, it will guarantee our survival, I hope. I feel like nothing guarantees your survival in this game. We can increase that. At the same time, we go immediately into the oculum. Try to put our gold to good use. Next, we're going to spend our influence on evolving that into a city. We'll complete the works district for our last science of the age. A little bit slow on these independents. We're not meeting them. But we do have 3 observatories up with a 4th in sight, and we will be over there since we do want to complete that narrative event as soon as possible. It's kind of our thought process right now. Let's group up our units together. Enter a new era. We can almost complete that as of now. I don't think we attempted to. We could beat these warriors, gain experience, but I think we go straight for the trespassers. And we do want Hades. His counselor trait allows research of technologies of the next era, is extremely good for us. So we do want to recruit that. We'll also befriend the 2. We do want recovery. We'll take the recovery. But let's link up. It might actually be worth it to farm those guys for influence, but we do make it to the new era. And again, we will be We have a couple decisions. We definitely want early blast furnaces. I don't know if that's the proper way to say that plural. Hopefully these guys move up towards us. Or do they not move at all? Do not move at all. Well, let's go collect that 200 gold and 200 influence. I see no reason not to. Even more ridges, fantastic. We can place observatories on them as soon as we can. Let's complete that. The Holy Oculum. Have at least 2 communals. Still only costs 1. Definitely take it. Now we have some decisions on what to build. Although we already completed the blast furnace, what am I talking about? Get extremely early blast furnaces is fantastic. And next we actually want the lithosphere. Since we do have glass steel. How much glass steel is available? Only 2 in the world. So we can pick up other. I think we prioritize influence and the cost of founding a camp. If we can complete these 2 prior, we already have 102 science, so if we can complete those 2 prior to founding any more camps, excuse me. Definitely attack. Flying units. I believe I want to... These are melee, correct? No, flying range. So I believe I want to manually do this. I didn't even check instant resolution. Are we supposed to win this? I definitely should have at least checked. I think we bait. They have defensive aura? That's not good. I see no reason not to bait. And the reason why we are manually attacking this is because we do definitely want... Should have moved this guy over. To stay in the wooded areas and to use this heal. Got my reach. Let's illuminate. And attack. I think we definitely take the... Then we'll see if they continue on the cavalry. They do. I think we heal early. Move that out of the way. At least try to. And the battle goes well. Dangerous. Did not move it all the way out of the way. And needed it. But keep everybody alive. Win the battle. Get the influence. Get the gold. Gonna immediately evolve this into a city and get early blast furnaces. Prioritize food. Include the quest. Now we need to prioritize these observatories and actually get our second settlement down. Get the fear of God. I find that most often you do want to take those. I mean, that's what the heroes are geared for, that slot. And where it looks like we're right next to the necromancers. Fantastic. Are we right next to them? Or are they all the way down here? I mean, at least a choke point. It would be extremely nice. But I see no reason not to pick up this area right here with 2/6 anomalies. Even if it doesn't say it's the best. But I say we go back with our infantry. Excuse me. Oh, we actually... Why would we not go there? We still have the movement for it. Perfect. We want to explore with our heroes. Heroes not as important as our units, since they automatically revive. We want to be clicking on the Hades. And we should probably get that, maybe. But 2 more observatories is fantastic. Fantastic amount of observatories. We need to definitely keep in mind the necromancers. And heal up with our weakened unit. Built 2 observatories. Necromancers are probably going to burn this to the ground, which is unfortunate. Oh, and we did not do the Stars Light. We definitely want to be doing this. Good thing we actually do know the necromancers are down here, since they're probably going to burn that. Although they could be burning it now and they're not. They're indifferent to us. The question is, do we get these anomalies or do we come back down to protect our land? I think actually the independence will do enough. I think we do get the anomalies while we can, since they will go away. Can we at least put those 2 together? I think we can explore freely. We did put this camp down before we got those bonuses, but we will get them in the end, since we are going to be putting down more camps. And early influence is good, as you can see. Get started on early blast furnaces, turn those cities into kind of independent cities. Our empire focus is ready, that's what we want. Are they going to burn this to the ground? Not yet. Well, let's gain influence and gain a population. We could buy that, but I think we prioritize buying it here. Get 2 cities up and running. Since we might build our army out of our second city. And build labs out of the first. We'll come up here, and hopefully get a talking with them. They seem to be just exploring for now. Oh no. Like that is the problem. We definitely need to retreat. It doesn't look like they can get us. I think that means it's time to group up. Stop not having an army. Close to being able to buy that. We want to buy that. We want to get more glass steel. We want to do our research. Make sure we are using our projects, our stars light. Looks like they're grouping up together as well, and they're stronger than us. Move up. Probably one more turn. We'll perform another Tahuk festival. This time it is 2, but it is still worth it in my opinion. Continue on Stars Light. Saving up our influence to turn this into a city. Our Empire project is ready again. We just sacrificed 2. We already have one of it back. We'll get the next one back in 3 turns. Increases our production so much. We can purchase this blast furnace. I think we immediately start on a unit. I think we put everyone together. Immediately start our lithosphere. Because after we build up an army, that is the next thing we will want to build. And we'll try to get 4 cities as soon as possible. Because once you get the 3 city cap, I mean, we're going to be the first one to it, so we'll get the 4 city cap as well. Right there. Kind of just making sure I'm not missing anything at this point. But I think we want to get up there. We want to talk to them. I need to be able to talk and think at the same time. Walk and chew bubblegum. And we get a narrative event. Get 5 damage. Or we can get a ranger. I mean, we definitely get the ranger. Get a free unit? Oh no, it's an enemy unit. I read that completely wrong. So be it. That's extra influence. It's not strong. If they're not going to destroy it. See no reason to not put that in. Let's immediately get that blast furnace. Get our army up and running while we purchase glass steel. Get the glycosphere. Just instant. Be able to instant and talk. Oh, collect 3 stash curiosities. It's great. Usually they're guarded by someone. Maybe right there. But we unlock the... Oh, we unlocked this, but we have completely forgot. I probably wanted to get this a lot earlier. +5 science on observatories. I mean, we have... 5 observatories? Holy cow. That's a lot of observatories. That's a lot of ridges. This is a pretty good start, in my opinion. Should probably show you the seed. There's the seed. But let's go collect the stash. The enemies are pretty weak, and it'll get us extra XP, and the collecting the stashes will get us XP as well. All of our observatories have influence on it. I mean, look at these observatories. These are going to be 15. They should have been 15 a long time ago. But going to be 15 science each and 5 influence each. I mean, we're getting so much of our science from these and so much of our influence from these. I think we buy the glass steel. Oh, we need the trading post. What am I doing? We need the trading post. We need this. We need that. We have things we need, and good thing they fight us. Do we instant this? Yeah. Instant that. Level up him. Do we go for a determination build? Or do we go for a melee build? I think we go for a melee build. Even though we have 0 as of now. We'll go for a melee build. Because in the end, he's not gonna be our damage dealer, and if we can just give him extra melee for this and him doing more damage early game. I definitely just made that up a little bit. I thought that was better. I thought there was more that went into it. I feel like I've done it before, but regardless, let's bring the other army up. I see no reason not to instant that as well. And we get 5 titanium, and that unlocks titanium for us. Incredibly useful. Just prioritize health on him. Built up that unit. Now we could go for the communal districts, or we could, I mean, that's a great food building there, but I think we do just go with a communal. We need to continue on our narrative. We'll be able to protect ourselves soon enough, building up that army. Got a war pick, which it seems incredibly good to go on Hades. I do love that you can actually see the weapon on your guys. And that you can instant resolution. Instant resolution things is so nice. You can literally almost play it like an auto battler. But it also doesn't take that. It's not that hard to kind of learn how to play each faction. Like this faction, the reason why we're building infantry units is because it's going to be good late game as well. We don't want. We're not going to be building any relic keepers. That doesn't mean relic keepers are bad. Relic keepers are actually pretty good as of now, but in the end game, we want our glass ranged unit monsters, and we want to, once you improve those things are unstoppable. If you get a full backline of those, they just almost instantly beat the enemy because with AoE damage, and we have not converted this into the city for no reason at all. We get that city cap. I'm just off on a tangent, but we get that extra city cap. Let's again prioritize food and get our blast furnaces up. We completed that unit, and I think we prioritize science. and getting our labs around our holy oculum, because that will be a lot of science for us as well. Let's make sure we're not missing anything, like not converting that to a city. We continue on our way, and now we just got a big boost to our science. Science up to 139. Let's team up with these two as we complete the narrative. Get enough gold for this blast furnace. Get this city up and running. Then we do have a couple of choices. We could, and most likely will, go for completing our narrative event with a communal. And 3 turns seems opportune to me. Gonna immediately go for that trading hub so we can purchase more glass steel. This is already up to 11 in the world, and we do need to be thinking about our next city as well. So we got these 3 up. Let's make sure we're not last moving anything crazy. I do kind of like down here. That was decent. I think we definitely go down here, especially if the necromancers are coming up. You can, once we turn this into a city, I would love for the necromancers to war us and just throw their units into the city. I've seen that happen before, which is actually a good way to deal with the necromancers. It's just literally have a buffer city, because the easiest way to get a ton of units is to create a city, because a city is going to have your whatchamacallit, your like their internal defense, and the internal defense is like 1,000, and so you just get immediately 1,000 level army. And if obviously you don't want to lose it, but for the other, like the necromancers, to just, I've seen them throw armies into it, give you like 500 gold. Like, it's definitely worth it. So I think we definitely go there for our next city. Oh, the dogs have been barking all day. And it does go into the storm. The storm, and I apologize. I'm gonna go check my dogs real quick. Alright, so we have made it to the monsoon season. Now, this is kind of the main thing of Endless Legend 2, or the main mechanic. It does create a monsoon, which does expand out into these areas. I don't see a whole lot of resources, unfortunately, for us. Sometimes you can kind of see the resources that are going to be there. We would love to see some glass steel in particular, but it does also create a bunch of narrative events, so there we can go pick those up. We didn't have our army to spread out, unfortunately. Sometimes you can almost time it and have your army spread out prior to the monsoon, prior to about this turn. This feels a little bit early, maybe. I'm not too familiar, but so you can't have your army spread out, just so you can pick up the anomalies as soon as possible. But we do have 2 sets of armies, which is more than some. Sometimes your units are just completely wiped out by the independence at this point, so we'll take a silver lining when we can. But this does also reduce all the science on your observatories, but they do give you food instead. So our science is back down to 89 at this point. And let's prioritize food. And we could get another unit, which seems good, or we could prioritize food. I think we're actually going to prioritize food. This is a great farm for us. +5 farm from the river. and we do get to appoint, we're definitely going to appoint Hades, and we're definitely going to, we're probably going to appoint our hero as well. Apply those. But that does also allow us to immediately start researching up here as well. And the real benefit comes when you can research all these early, and you can get all these immediate bonuses on a bunch of improvements, and then spam improvements. It makes improvements very good, and you can get that extremely early with these guys. The main two benefits I see are timing that improvement text and early blast furnaces and early lithospheres are the main priorities that I see, the main big bonuses in the tech tree. Let's collect this dust and hopefully create our city rather cleanly. Not a whole lot of anomalies right where whoa, buddy, right where our army is. I would love to get a trading post. However, it doesn't look like I'm going to do that. Looks like I'm going to train a 4-turn unit. I still need to talk to the Daughters of Bor. We unlock some Forgotten Power. Now, we do have a choice here. We could go Pious. What Pious does, it allows our Empire projects to be super cost efficient. But it does also suck our science after the Eternalized Sunshine. I think what we can either do here, in my mind, is go Pious into Bold, or we just go straight Bold and eat the science to do the projects. I think we'll play I feel like the game wants you to go Pious into Bold, maybe into Open occasionally. But we're going to go Pious. We're going to try to go Pious into Bold. And use the Tahuk Festival 2 times. And we'll try to... We're going to research Eternal Sunshine while we can. One more turn on that. I feel like we can play the game appropriately. Or kind of how the game intends you to, in my opinion. We just completed. We would love a trading post. It looks like we'll get an early army. I mean, I should not be complaining about an early army by any means. If we have the time and the resources for it, there's no reason not to. Let's get that, come back, collect all the anomalies, hopefully talk to the Daughters of Bor eventually. Okay, Trespassers. Alright, so it unlocks the Guardian, which is +4 on all territories. And some extra slots, which is good. And all we need to do is explore the ancient ruins. Hopefully this is not all the way across the map, and it's not. It is dead center. It's in our land, actually. Kind of funny. So very easy. Sometimes I've seen that, like, literally across the map, and I'm like, oh, nice. I'm going to be able to get this on turn, like, 100 right when the game ends. But get some nice RNG there, and, I mean... I see no reason not to. Oh, we did complete it then. Okay, so never mind. We're gonna get some trading posts. We're gonna definitely do that. And we get some interesting choices. On what to build. As you can tell, I'm pretty indecisive. The deeper we go into this game, the more, the less experienced I am. I think it should be fairly obvious, but I think we just go for the influence. I think we spam influence, and influence is something that is extremely important early game, but the further on you go into the game, it becomes less and less important, and you almost get like just a crazy amount, especially if you do things like we are and start spamming influence, or things that get influence early. You're gonna have way too much of it by the end, but it is just so important early on. Hopefully if we run into these guys, we actually can instant resolution it and win. But I believe we want to make our way down to the narrative events. In that case. Oh, and we did not switch to trading post. Can we instant resolution this? We can. Fairly easily, and get that seems extremely good for our hero. Lots of determination. That also increases our ability that we're gonna get eventually. Eventually we are going to you can see determination deals 5 extra damage on... I'm not even gonna attempt that. Ecclesiarchs. Immediately go back on my word. Fury. But save up influence to 600. We have plenty of... plenty of gold. And we need that trading post as soon as possible. We hardly have any space in the city. We're gonna have to spend influence there eventually. I think it's definitely worth it to buy. Can't get to 10. Let's, give it a couple turns as well. Hopefully that price will drop for us. But that'll at least immediately allows the lithosphere for us. An early lithosphere. Jesus. We're just laughing now. That just sounds funny. I've gotten the early lithosphere. Which enables us to do thus. Very easy early game. Oh, and as soon as I say that, the swarms have arrived. But they're gonna raise that. We can't let them raise our camp is the thing. We need to go down and protect that as soon as possible. And we could even complete these early. We most likely don't have enough. Yeah, we're just short. Just short, and we should have turned that into a... We could have turned that into a Sacred Flame. I think we actually saved that titanium to try to rebuild that and turn it into a Sacred Flame down here. I think a Sacred Flame down here, by where the necromancers are, is 100% worth it. Now we can actually search that. Unlock the Guardian. She's a pretty good councilman. Let's try to make our way over to the necromancers. Let's prioritize food. So close. Yet I think we go for another unit. We're so close to turning that into a city as well. Let's finally talk to these guys. Search boards, retreats. We're getting lucky on these two. Oh, never mind. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna have to go all the way through the necromancers. I was like, what timing? I was like, we're getting so lucky on these quests. I can't complain. I cannot complain about the start at all, one bit. We just need to play it correctly and not let the necromancers eat us alive. But we'll get our ability. And try to make our way down to the necromancers. They're stronger than us at this point. We need our second army behind us to take these guys on. And it's already over. I feel like that was a quick monsoon. But the tidefall occurs. What is that? I don't know what that was. But we get some. That is very good for us. That allows our glass units to upgrade into what we want. And 0 glass steel anywhere in the world. Which just means we're going to have to buy it. Which is fine. There's no chance we get everything. And this seems pure danger. We need to team that up. I think with these 8 I can take it on. But still, I don't like it one bit. Let's be greedy with this guy. And go pick up those. I'd love to scare him off. It doesn't look like they're raising that. Very nice, since we're literally 10 influence off. I almost want to try to buy that, but I can't. Let's see where they go. Okay. Alright, let's go check on the dogs. Dog's going crazy. Alright, and we have not completed the Tahuk festival. We've been kind of ignoring that and the Eternal Sunshine. But let's use the Eternal Sunshine while we can. Immediately research that. And we'll research the Service Spirit while we can. Let's start to get back on track. Now, I don't believe we want to attack these guys as of now. Although I believe we can take them on. We are slightly above their power. That's what the game says. Let's go down and get those anomalies. And we would like them to attack the city. What we'd like. But we'll evolve this into a city as well. Immediately start on that blast furnace. Let's do two Tahuk festivals while we can. 3. It's already up to 3. We have to while we can. You get that minus 50%. Have at least 2 sacred flames. Might as well do that now. And 0 titanium in stock. That's not good. We're going to start to lose science while we complete those. Can't complete. I start on a lithosphere. Immediately have another unit. Lock a little more influence. No way does this raise. Raised right before I you get the sacred flame is crazy. Crazy work. These guys just run rampant now. I encountered a new might as well go team up with them. Guarantee that victory. Man. They're just gonna raise that. Should I go immediately towards my other observatory? These guys are just running rampant now. Triggers a narrative events. We'll take it. Dust water. Alright, we got 600 gold, 1 Ochling, or we'll take the dust water. What does dust water do? 20% gold? A percentage. Dangerous. Could be extremely good. But hate that, hate them doing that. But we completed the citizenship. We can go. Interesting choices. I think we go with the food. Get the immediate benefit of the food on city halls while we can. I think we definitely get that gold. We'll immediately earn that back literally this turn. And then we see if we do the halls of power, or I think we just go for science. We gotta get our labs up and our holy oculum, especially if our observatories are being blown apart. No one's collecting titanium still. And now we lose sight on them. We don't lose sight on them. Let's try to corner them in with our army. Sometimes you get lucky on that kind of stuff, on where they move. Sometimes you don't. And it seems kind of difficult to see, like, if you can bait them or if you can. What you can do with them. I think we do 1 round of Eternal Sunshines at least. Oh, and do they attack us? Which is perfect. They'll probably back up. But that means we need to... That might be worth it. Check that observatory. That's very good for us too. Retreating costs so much. And if we would have got lucky and say they would have retreated down here right to our other army and we could have attacked them again with these same armies. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just... Retreating is not that good. And it means that, like, you really need to make sure you're stronger because you really don't want to retreat. Like, retreating really is the last option. But we obviously immediately get that lithosphere over the blast furnace because it will repay for itself sooner. Now we have a couple decisions to be made. But why we're not prioritizing food. And then we need to decide what to do here. Do we want to go with a forum into the improvements? Or do we just want to go with another unit? Oh, I say we need to get some districts down, I think. And better to do influence early than later on. If I don't build that, plus I'm never going to. If I don't build it now. Let's just fill out our observatories. Still none in the world. No titanium in the world. And they do go for it. They do trigger something. Get more titanium. It's perfect. I don't care if it triggers a battle. Can I get... If I... How do I guarantee I'm back up? If I'm 2 tiles away and I'm not back up, I don't know what is. Okay, perfect. An instant? Do we instant this? And lose 2 guys? I kind of want to. I'm even afraid to take these guys. No, I can't be afraid of this, right? If they're half health? If I get one good thing off? The problem is I can always do worse. Like, this guy could just absolutely go off. I'll take the guarantee. It's not under capture anymore. But I think we just improve both. All we can. The 2 that we can. Let's definitely get that blast furnace. And then bring him back. Can we get another lithosphere? We can. Extremely large. Let's get that eternal sunshine. Should have those 2 observatories up, and hopefully we can get to bold as soon as possible. Could even complete that. Are you... It says it kills my guy. don't think I want to let that happen. These guys are really weak, but really have a lot of defense. Some of my units are fairly weak. Doesn't look like it actually hurts anybody else. He will revive. It doesn't look like we're getting attacked by the necromancers. But we could actually just change, reassign to the guardian for only 40 gold. Especially while my hero is no longer around. And I think we're gonna be great with Eternal Sunshine. We might eat up all our science, but so be it. I think we just maximize health. Let's go back down and let's go back over and get our observatories back. We saved that last 5 titanium for the observatory down here. Unlocks another founding seat. Oh, jeez. That's way up there. At least we know early.
How about?
Sure. Oh, and more glass steel.
For your consideration.
Sure.
Well done.
Probably accept everything. Seems like that connects. I gotta do it again. Didn't need to then, but might as well. Now we have a decision to make, and these guys are back. I need another army. I have to be able to deal with these swarms. I really need them to attack us. Is that 700? If they just attack this city, I can instant resolution. I can use the Sacred Flame. Who am I kidding? Get these guys out. Hopefully bring this guy over to help. Is he gonna go attack this? Doesn't seem like it. I will continue to use the Sacred Flame though. We can link those guys up as much as possible. Try to be able to attack him if need be. Try to make our way to our narrative event. All while I think we still need to produce some units. Make sure we can buy that next turn. Oh, can I use it again? Can I just continuously use it? For gold? I did not. That is so much better than I thought. These observatories are disgusting. What? You can just continuously use it? Excuse me? for gold? And we're going to get so much gold. We have so much gold. Way better than I thought. So, yeah, I guess it does that. Now we need to decide actually what we need to do. We could buff our guys, right? Probably need to do that. We probably need to cut so this video isn't too long, but jeez. Massive discovery made. That means we need to get that observatory built down there. If we can eliminate things just with gold? How did I not know that? That seems like it should be obvious. I guess I never tried. I mean, it was obvious, kind of there. I just assumed it went away. Should not have. Continue to make our way over there. Turn. All right, we are back. And continuing on our way, want to make sure, again, we get this observatory built, and we can start looking to attach some areas onto others. I don't see anything to prioritize other than this onto our capital, but we will definitely decide that here. But we do kind of want this observatory built as close to the necromancers as possible. And then I think we do just join up the army, since we are splitting those up. Might as well pick up this anomaly on the way, excuse me. Make sure we can complete our narrative event. Make sure we're not missing anything either. We do have plenty of influence. Again, we need to look at claiming some more territory. Don't see anything, again, to really go for that hard. These guys are going to prevent us from claiming this easily. Make sure we purchase that lithosphere. Again, prioritize food and growth. And then we don't have anything crazy to build over here, but this is probably the best place to build an infantry unit, since we do want our infantry down here. And at this point, we should be able to kind of sim up these 4 cities and sim up harder than the opposing players with observatories and with lithospheres and with all that. However, let's get this swarm out of here for the necromancers. That's the thing. Being by the necromancers it's not a bad thing. You're gonna get all sorts of gold from winning battles. You're gonna level up your heroes from winning battles. As long as you're stronger, being next to the necromancers is a good thing. Again, we're pretty slow on making decisions here, but I think we actually went down that tile. Doesn't matter too much. Spending too much time on two inconsequential decisions. Now, we do have a real decision here to be made, but I think we just, again, complete these labs while we can. Let's go with growth, a little bit of growth. And then let's We don't have anybody else. That's kind of funny. We haven't actually claimed any land we have completed a quest in. But let's see what else we could possibly do. We have so much influence and a little bit of gold. I think we do just... Let's just make an actual army. Spamming out infantry units, because those will be useful late game. Then I think we just keep track of these guys. Hopefully they get weakened. Let's see actually where they go. We might be able to... Yeah. Get him. Capture those bugs. That's the narrative of that. And we're not using our eternal sunshines. We should. All we can, although our science is really gonna start to deplete. Since it is a percentage, I'm not entirely sure of exactly how it works, but it can deplete your science, and since it is a percentage, I'm fairly sure it doesn't matter how much science you have, it can deplete it all if you spam them out. But we're gonna spam them out while we can. I mean, 2 rounds. Actually, we should. Let's move these guys over as well. That gains us a ton of production. $172 production right now. We lost a ton of science, but let's keep doing it. Let's just spam everything as much as we possibly can. Let's get that and then start improvements. Let's get our first works district. Hopefully go over there and claim that land. Complete this quest. Let's unlock this guy just to claim land. Just go up there and claim. And that will allow us to... What is it called? Protectorates? Protect them. So they give us a boost. And we do need to decide what to build here. I mean, anomalies would be good. Just go plaza. And we get a new narrative event. We get Lone Wolf or the Harper. I think we get the Harper. We don't want Lone Wolf on Tahuk. Wonder if he's even back. Yeah, just got back. What am I talking about? You are revived. I should pay attention. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I think we battle him, though. I don't think there's another way. If we somehow lose to this pack of horses and cannot complete this quest, I'm gonna be irritated. Like, come on. I'm so close. Please just let me go. They're building a burrow, so they're trying to claim that land. Let's just heal up for a little bit. Claim this land up here. Discover another minor faction. Glasssteel all the way out there. I mean, I guess we could claim that and try to turn that into our 5th city when enabled if we survive. This does have a 3 from... I think we spend early. And do another round. We have enough science. We're far ahead in science. We need some more things unlocked for us to build, but Eternal Sunshine ended. Oh, we survive? Yeah, I don't care. We survived. Unbelievable. They declare war on us. Fantastic. I mean, we take the titanium 100% of the time. Come after us. We have so much cash right now. Does it cost more every time? 100? $110. It does. It definitely does. I mean, we have to spam it though. I mean, we have to survive. Make sure it's super weak. Still does a bunch of damage. But at least we can get rid of it for now. That swarm's only 94. Should actually be able to check. Military score is still 24. Still bigger than ours. But we survived. Oh my gosh, we survived. We got the Hood of Inscriptions. I mean, we at least talked to him. Build a dome. I think we could try to claim that, no? Do we try to claim it now? I mean, we just beat them. We should have time. Let's claim it there. Down there. I think we attach this to Penju. Or the we can. I think we want to go over here to climb. Alright, sorry about that. But Let's go over there to claim. Let's continue to go over here. Search boards retreat. I don't think we're ever doing that. We might as well kind of just defeat them. No? Maybe so. Let's reinforce back near the necromancers since they're at war with us, and probably going to send to just almost an unlimited amount of units. Well, we kind of got everything we want. We could spend a little bit of influence for a nice farm. I think that is worth it. And we could do a couple of things. We could complete that. Say we actually just complete that right away. Continue on a unit. Oh, we need to equip the hero. What am I doing? What am I thinking? I mean, we definitely want it on Hades. I actually want her. Let's just kid him out. Win 2 battles with him. Oh, we're still pious. I really want to be off pious. I really want to be bold. So we do need to win 2 battles, but hopefully the necromancers will enable us to do that. It's fine with me. Nine of 13 with another on the way. I think we need more communals. That completed. Let's get those destitutes. Destitutes. Eternal Sunshine ended there as well. These necromancers are swarming. These guys probably won't stay. And you... They moved. Go back away. Let's weaken those guys up. Build that camp. Oh, did I build it there? Hopefully it was good. Let's build that camp, and then I would love that area too. Glass, steel, and titanium. But let's go back and help out with the necromancers at this point. Finally don't have enough influence to do something, which is nice. We need to win some battles with him. That counts as one, though. Oh, correct. I forgot that them retreating counts as a win. Seems powerful. Let's do one more round. Already down to 117 science. We need to win those battles. And to do so, I think we build a unit. Finally claim some land, some unique land. They have 2 broken swarms. Let's heal up all we can. Let's heal up all we can. I don't know when that city cap comes in. There it goes up. Oh, that's a flying unit. I was like, can this go across? Pause. Let's help out there. Ooh, breach dagger? What is that? Seems extremely good. Completed it. The unit. Oh. Just want to claim it. Don't have enough influence for that. Build some of the smaller improvements. If we can one turn it. We do still need to kind of see what to do with our gold. I think we just spend it out there. Try to get infinite influence in that area as well. Is that a battle? That's definitely a battle. That's definitely a winnable battle. Unlock them. What do I do with the quest? Go another. Oh, there we go. We want to go bold, correct? Okay, now we can go bold. And that quest. Make sure we pin that. Have at least 15 tiles of glass. What we want. That should slowly get back our science. And we are moving right along. Turn 51. I feel like this is incredible pace, especially keeping up with the necromancers. And now we just need to most likely go for a population victory. I feel like is the traditional sense, especially since you're getting population from these called population. But I feel much more comfortable now that we're off pious. And let's just squat up. Let's just squat up and take these necromancers on. And at the same time, just continuing to sim up. Finally built these guys. Finally feel comfortable kind of simming up. Let's just claim that for a nice farm. Can we claim land? We don't have enough. Don't have enough to claim, but could just go irrigation channels, or we could go. I don't think we want to spend influence. Should probably get our last infantry unit. Hopefully we can get this new era decently fast. But if we are going to be improving things, I think we do want those improvements to be more. That it says it takes 31 turns. We will eventually get our science back. Let's get that influence first. Let's get all that influence back from claiming all these territories. We can start attaching them on as well. And when we get the chance. You get damage, or I think we'll just take the 2 pluses. Fine with us. This is taking quite a while because we have no science. Let's go farm them. We could farm these guys as well. Let's try to protect all sides. Bring them down to reinforce. Start stocking up on improvements. Start thinking about that as we head towards the later game. Got our 4 cities up. Going to need that influence to start claiming or attaching things and claiming extra spots for districts, especially in the capital. Speaking of, I think we claim that right now. Build a communal. Let's get a head start on some stuff. Build that lab by the anomaly. Bring the reinforcements over. Should be fairly clean. And there it is. There's an entire swarm. Well, we should actually be able to take it on, huh? I mean, we have... Yeah. We definitely have enough. And we can't even lock that up. But see no reason not to weaken them up a little bit. Pepper them up. Make sure we're in range. We'll do it again. Just for kicks. And they allow us to actually get them. Let's protect the south as well. Then are we ever going to get to that border? We're never going to get to that border retreat. We might as well just take these guys out. Right? Yeah, we can instant this. Barely. Get to level 5 as well. Start working on that. Make those useful. And then we can build that Hero's Den. Whatchamacallit. Eventually start getting back our science. I think we just create the glass up here. That seems the most logical to me. Somehow staying alive with these guys. Hopefully we can just stay alive right there. Finally got that glass ready. Slowly gain back that science. Continuing to gain population. That minus 38 science. Let's continue to just attack them. Like I said, it might be, I mean, the necromages could be bad for you, but if you're stronger than them, then like just beat them. Like just continuously win battles. I think there's no reason not to go there, especially since it's attached to lots of gold. Evolve your Holy Oculum. Did I create a rift? Right in the middle. Perfect. But, we're gonna build that communal. Let's start working on improving these. We just place a plaza since we don't have one in the capital as of yet. Those guys might get hurt. Oh no, we wanna. Do we just make it right there? I don't know what the benefit is to actually having the hero haven where it is. Like, does it give adjacencies to things? Does it have adjacencies? I don't really know. But we have to decide what we want to build in all of our cities. And I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think it's probably districts, and probably districts over here so we can claim more glass. We'll continue to build districts over here. Start a little bit on that science. Back up to 403. Finally got that science back. Now we should start kind of sweeping the game. But it looks like probably could use a communal. Especially if that internal sunshine is coming through. I'm not entirely sure if I did that twice on our last city or not. But it shouldn't be too bad either way. Turns are getting slower and slower. But we built our haven. Let's heal up. Let's just heal everybody up. Let's bring back into our territory. We continue to get items. We continue to win battles over here somehow. Look at that, I would love to have that. +2 on food tiles, +2 dust. Dust and food. The real question is, do we turn another area into glass? Let's attach it. Let's attach it and turn it into glass. We should start. Our science should start exploding, hopefully. Let's also try to make sure we have we need to evolve this. That's level 2, that's level 2. That's level 2, and those two are level 1. I need to build on both sides of here. Just pop out another unit while we're at it. And we don't have enough. Can't build something that takes that long. Just build the farm. And we are starting to excuse me, we are starting to just move right along. Just start making districts. Improve all yields. We got a fantastic foundation. I mean, we're earning 482 gold and 117 influence, which actually, that's not a crazy amount of influence, but we could upgrade this. We could see which ones we can upgrade. Eternal Sunshine ended. Which means we can create those. We have 15. Let's take the production. Continue to protect. Pretty big swarm. Actually, let's link these up, or make sure they're linked up. And we completed that laboratory, was it? We really don't have another spot to claim things, but I don't want to use my influence. I want to save that. So I guess we'll take another warrior. I think we complete that. I think we build this first. I need to build this. How's that level 2? Does it not gain it from adjacencies from these as well? I mean, clearly not. That's level 1. Disappointing. But I mean, that means we can start in the Halls of Power. And gain some population. Purchase that. Continue just to kind of make our way. That communal. That up. Hopefully that gets to the level that can be, right? 1, 2, 3. It's not. It's not gonna be. Is it impossible to get this to level? Get this to level up at this point? Like, I thought this was gonna be easy, but if these two can't level up and that can't level up either because it's a different city. I thought the different cities counted, but that might be kind of brutal. I think we insta that. He gets up to level 5. Get more defense, which means more health. Have him build that. Let's heal up. I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, we don't even have enough for it. Let's glass that. New rift is opened. That means we need more army. Everything means we need more army. create some improvements over there. Just spam improvements, not improvements, districts, and then we'll spam improvements here eventually. I'm just highly disappointed that I can't, I'm not going to be able to turn that into a level Divine Oculum and complete our quest. I thought that would for sure be it. Do it. Like, this one is surrounded, I feel like it's surrounded by 6 districts. But it says it's not. We build a haven. Accept their peace, but not trust them because they will still raise our observatories, even while at peace. But at least we'll have time to heal them up. And at this point, I think we can kind of intentionally spread out, waiting for the next monsoon. Next monsoon says 4 to 24 turns. I guess we will wait for that. And then the next thing we want to build, I'm not entirely sure. I think we just complete the science on this turn, on these. See if we can build these, build something. We'll see if there is a way to somehow religious unrest. Not good. Instant that. If there is a way to complete this. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not going to be able to complete the Divine Oculum. Which is unfortunate. Just heal those guys up. Just continue to heal. Wait a turn. Let's go back a turn. See if we can defeat the rebels. We will complete that for the last time, I believe. Fortunately, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Do not think so. But what's... do I want here? Nothing is really super sticking out. Build a observatory or lab. And here we really don't have enough influence to do a whole lot. We'll just continue on some units, make sure we're overprotected. Check out the scores. We are heavy in the lead. Just make sure we keep that lead. Since we are kind of just basically allowing the necromancers to gear up for another attack. That's kind of what you gotta do. Let's just keep them up there. They're kind of giving us spoils of war. We should be putting equipment on this person. Right, let's see. It feels like we're just kind of moving along. It's just we're still dealing with a lot of these problems, and I don't see any way to fix that problem. So it doesn't look like we'll actually complete the narrative events. But I mean, we will. I mean, we are set to bold, so we will be able to win. But hey, we can learn from my mistakes.
Think on this.
Make sure you can actually beat it, and that the other districts in neighboring cities don't affect it for level 2. Don't affect your districts in other cities for level 2. And I thought it did. I also didn't think you could use the Sacred Flame multiple times. But it turned out way better than I anticipated. Okay, I'm going to take a little break.